Hi, my name's Josh. I play guitar in Northlane, and I'm here to tell you about my Baby Blue. It's my favorite guitar. I got involved in Jackson a little while ago. This is one of 3 guitars I have from them now, with hopefully a 4th soon. I was on tour with my friend Mark from Vale of Maya and playing a different brand of guitars, and the neck broke on one of them, and I needed another guitar, and Jackson were one of the only companies making the spec I wanted. So he got me in touch with them, and 2 days later they'd sent me a brand new USA B7, which is what this is as well. Different guitar though, and I loved it. So ever since then I've been on board with them. This one's quite special to me. It's actually been refinished in seafoam green by a good friend of mine from Sydney called Charles Celia. And this is the same spec as any other B7 except for this. But I'll get to that later. So it's an older body with bolt-on maple neck. The neck on this is quite worn, which is why I love it so much. It's very rough. I really like a rough feeling neck. I tend to sand my necks back a bit and get a bit of grit in them. That's what I go for. I've swapped the tuners out for hip shot locking, which are my favorites. Put a bone nut on it. Put a bit of foam behind the nut just to kill any sympathetic vibrations, because in the tuning that we play, they can be quite a problem sometimes. It's a really solid guitar. It's got 2 carbon rods in the neck, and even though, as you can see, it's only a quarter sawn one piece, it's one of the most stable guitars that I own, which is strange, but I have a feeling that one-piece necks sound better, so I'm really happy with it. Now, the way I've got it set up is with a hum single setup, and the humbucker's 4-conductor. And I've got one of the Damasio 4-pole switches here, and it's wide, so the middle position gives you the neck pickup as well as the inner bridge coil from the bridge pickup in hum cancelling, which sounds really nice. I use it occasionally. Some venues you can struggle a bit with single coils because of the lighting circuits, and I use that as an alternative. And I've got a 550k volume and a 280k volume and a 550 for the neck and bridge. I bypass the tone and I use the high value pot because I feel like the brightness works a bit better. The pickups that are in here are actually some bare knuckle prototypes that I'm working on with the boys at Bare Knuckle. They're based on the Blackhawk set, which is a big favorite of ours, and we did a whole record with the Blackhawks for the last 2, and they're great pickups, but I'm working on something that's a bit more suitable and adapted to a 27-inch scale, which is what this is, because sometimes you can struggle a bit with the high notes sounding a little sharp. They're a little lower in output, but they're still being developed, so I can't talk about them too much. And for strings, I have 12 to 82 gauge Calliums, and I always use nut sauce on my nut and saddles, which is a great tip if you're struggling with your tuning. And it's got recessed Dunlop flush mount strap locks as well, which I can't recommend enough. They sink real deep into the body and real solid, never had one break. So yeah, that just about sums up old Seafoam, and it's been great talking to you.